What's up, guys? Welcome to another TalkingBull podcast. I'm Anthony, this is Nick, and we are back after our long-ass hiatus to bring you your weekly nerd news and talk some bull. 2020 made the first one. Yeah. Anyways, we've been gone a while. We're going to skip everything that has happened since then, but Ghostbusters was awesome. That's all you need to know.
We talked about Ghostbusters.
Did we?
Yeah.
Then ignore that. No, we talked about Ghostbusters. We do it on here.
You sure?
Yeah. We thought, the last we did was November 26th.
You serious?
Yeah, I checked the other day. Yeah, we've been off for a long hiatus. But we are back in the swing of things.
I didn't think we took the whole month.
Yeah, we did. That's all right. It's all good. But we are back, and the first thing on the docket today is actually me just thanking everybody. I checked the thing. I know, good segue. I set you up there, but I'm going to step on it. No, I checked like our stuff and all our audio stuff and Spotify and everything. You guys are checking it out, so just appreciate that and keep watching, keep talking, and I appreciate it. But yeah, New Mutants. 3 years later, we finally got a new trailer.
That first trailer came out October 2017, I think.
Well, I think we have it right here. Yeah.
October 13th, 2017. And it was supposed to be released April 2018.
Yes.
So it's 2 years later it's coming out.
Now, I'm trying to remember. They did massive reshoots, right? That was the reason for the delay of the movie.
This is what I was talking. I saw on the Scuttle this week with the trailer coming out.
Yeah.
Reshoots never happened. Cast says they never went back and filmed anything.
So why is it...
Why the delay?
Yeah.
No one fucking knows.
I thought they went back for massive reshoots.
No reshoots were done.
Huh. So...
Director came out and said the film... Because he's the one that announced that this trailer was coming out.
Yeah.
Like the new one. Yeah. And he's like... And he, I'm proud to say that the new trailer comes out Monday, whatever it was, blah, blah, blah. The film, like, when it gets released, it's 100% live film. Nothing's been changed. It's still the original, like, as intended or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. So why a 2 year gap? No one knows.
Because even with, like, the purchase of...
Shouldn't have mattered.
Because they
could have been released 2 years ago.
Yeah, they still released Phoenix, as it stares me in the face to go get it from YouTube. But yeah, and it came out and it was delayed a bit, right?
It was delayed too.
But they did reshoots for that.
They did reshoots.
For so Phoenix. What the hell, New Mutants? What do you like? October 2017. Your movie was supposed to come out. It's now
April.
Does it have a release date yet?
April of this year. Comes out in 4 months.
Allegedly. What, like, just at
April 3rd.
April 3rd.
But the original date was like April 6th, 2018. It's like 2 full years.
At this point,
for no reason.
Just put it out on anything. Like, just release it digitally. Like, this movie is gonna bomb harder than anything.
I also saw that, like, it couldn't go to Plus or Hulu or anything like that. Like, it had to be released in theaters.
This is something to do with their finances or something?
Rights and agreements and deals and...
Set force before
blah,
Disney,
blah, blah,
whatever.
Like, it had to go to theaters. But, yeah, why not have it in theaters when it was supposed to be in theaters?
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah. It was delayed while reshoots were meant to make the movie more frightening were planned, although they ultimately never took place. Yeah. And Disney set the new schedule or new release date.
But I mean, again, if you never made those reshoots, why not release it? Even you push it back from the original date to make the reshoots, but then you realize, we're not going to reshoot it. Then you push it back 3 months and just release it in. Like why 2 full years? No one knows. Yeah. So I'm curious. Click on Maisie's name. I'm not 100% sure. Thrones?
Yeah.
But I want to see if my joke is true.
It has to be because the last season is... What seasons?
Yeah, something like that.
Broadcast?
No. Up on the side. Up. List of episodes.
We are now looking at Game of Thrones.
I just want to see this. So, it came out. It would have been out 18.
Yeah.
But they took a gap. But in theory, there was still like 2 seasons of Game of Thrones
depending
left. Depending on when 7 aired.
So when this movie was shot too, even, right?
Well, it would have been shot like the year before, kind of, roughly. So like when she shot this, there was 2 to 3 seasons of Game of Thrones still available.
It'll say when filming started.
pre-production.
Cast started June filming. It began shooting
July
2017. So yeah, like almost 3 seasons, right?
2 to 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's done.
Of Game of Thrones, we're still available.
Yeah.
Like, it was and now it's done and gone and forgotten. And now
filming ended in September.
Yep.
This movie has been sitting around, let's say, even technically without special effects or whatever. This movie has been sitting around since September 16, 2017.
Yep. For like what ended up being like no reason because they didn't do the reshoots.
And reshoots were supposed to happen a year later at the end of September 2018. The original, it was supposed to be released March 2018. And then moved to moving it away.
But it had a
from
date of April.
Like, I just...
Like, what a clusterfuck of this movie.
And then, like, so this trailer...
So the trailer. Let's get back to the new trailer.
Yeah.
2 years later, I still don't care. That's what this trailer tells me.
Yeah, I just... Like, right now, we looked at the characters' names in the thing. I'm like, oh, I know those characters. I didn't know them in this trailer.
Yeah.
Like, as the trailer was playing, I'm like, she's playing Wolfbane, right? And you're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, like, Colossus' sister, Ariana, or whatever the hell her name is. Like, I don't know what the tone they're fucking going for in this movie, other than a horror movie that no one wanted to make, but they made anyways. I never remember the New Mutants. Granted, I didn't read a lot of their stuff, but I've seen them in different books.
But it's just such a stretch and leap, because this was the idea, like, okay, mutants are popular, they're making these X-Men movies, let's branch out and use these B-list or D-list characters and make them popular, but, oh wait, it all doesn't matter anymore.
No.
And now it matters even less 2 years later when this movie was fucking supposed to come out. And it's like, I hope it tanks.
It's going to, like...
I feel bad for the people involved, but I hope it tanks.
We've already reached the point where, like, this movie should have been out and done, and, like...
And forgotten.
The last hurrah of the X-Men saga is long, long gone.
It was,
like... And Dark Phoenix was the worst song possible. And it's already...
Have you seen it?
No. Like, I haven't watched it yet.
No,
and it's still, like... It was supposed to... The last set of X-Men movies, starting with... First Class
was so promising.
Was so great, and then the sequels, and then with Days of Futures Past was supposed to reignite people's love for the X-Men, and everything after that just was awful. It was not good, and like Dark Phoenix, the second we saw, we're like, this is going to suck, and it did.
Oh, I know, like, it was horrible.
And then like now, Mutants has been sitting around forever.
It helps with the screen.
Oh yeah, because the lights are all screwed up.
When that's on us.
Yeah.
As opposed to the black YouTube screen.
Yeah. You guys who have seen my streaming videos, you know I've had an issue with this light in here. These are brand new light bulbs. They just suck. I don't know.
No, but I noticed that the white.
I've noticed a lot when I play games. If it's a like darker loading screen, it just is shit. And then when the thing kicks on, this weekend I might go buy brighter light bulbs. But yeah, I was wondering. I thought you were gonna look something.
No,
yeah, that is a lot better. But the trailer is just. It does give a lot more character than you saw. You kind of see a little bit of snippet of what these characters, who they are, kind of thing.
Yeah, like we did load the teaser trailer from a couple years ago.
I muted it.
Okay, I muted this.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to like play it, and we could keep talking about it, but I didn't notice a big shift in the tone.
I noticed it was more Silent Hill.
The second time.
Yeah, the second time.
I think that both had the horror element was there though.
Yeah,
like the horror
but it's very Silent Hill. Like even this teaser right now, it's been 20 seconds, and we see more character in the other trailer than we do this.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But this was technically only was like released like a month after they stopped filming.
Yeah, because it's October, right? Yeah.
So I understand they didn't have a lot done.
Yeah,
I get that. Like that's
special effects wise.
Yeah.
Most of the scenes in the other trailer, there's not a lot of special effects.
No,
until the second half of the trailer and the end. Like all this stuff is just shots in the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm not seeing like either trailer is making me wanting to see the movie.
But the second trailer definitely sets it up better than this does.
Yeah, like they're in there and they're against their will and they try to escape, I guess.
There's less emphasis on the characters in this one. There's shots and they're showing stuff, but the first one or the second one shows them talking more and who they are, kind of thing. And like this trailer's almost done and we saw nothing. I know it's a teaser trailer, but it's still 2 minutes long. I don't know. I don't have any.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't. I still want to see Dark Phoenix because I want to watch the train wreck that it is. This movie, I have no. Yeah, I have to. No. This movie, I have no interest in whatsoever. And like, the trailer just came out and people were talking about it, and now it's gone. Like that's it.
Well, yeah, it's weird, and we know it's 2 years old. I feel like we talk about this when it comes to sequels sometimes, like. When the sequel comes out and then you do the next sequel and it's like 9 years later and you're like, oh, well, like sometimes it works, but usually it doesn't because the buzz
see this having this.
This doesn't,
especially now these actors are like 5 years older than they were at this point.
Yeah, and there's no point. These characters will not make it into the MCU.
No,
these actors will not cross over. Like we know it's all done.
They're not going to be a sequel to this movie.
Yeah, it has the same issues that Dark Phoenix had in a way. It was like just don't waste the money and end it. Like just walk away. We know shit's going to be restarted.
Like at least with Dark Phoenix, had it done well, like
it could have been a good swan dive.
But
it could have been a good cap. Yeah.
But even like Disney might have looked at that and went, okay, let's reshuffle priorities and maybe try to introduce these characters into
even if Phoenix had done well, the characters, yes. Actors, no.
You don't think so?
No, not a chance.
I think they try to keep like fucking what's his face, another guy.
No, I don't think so.
A couple of them. No. Definitely not Jennifer Lawrence.
It would have been confusing, and then so they're gonna start their own thing. Even if it was successful. The only thing about Phoenix being successful was it would have made a good end to the X-Men saga that started in 90 or 2001 or whatever, like with the first one. 99 or 2000, something like that.
Yeah.
Like it would have been a nice cap off to that
entire
genre,
franchise,
right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because it just went nosedive like X-Men movies.
Especially like
it gets worse than the last.
Fox never figured out what to do with the X-Men.
No.
Like even the first movie, not good. Not great. Granted, it's an early like superhero movie where they were still trying to find their feet, and it's watchable.
Yeah.
X2 slightly less watchable. X3 is just straight up garbage.
And the thing was, X2 was supposed to be better than X1,
and it wasn't.
And it was deemed better. It was kind of like the Spider-Man effect, where it was like, oh, X2 is way better than X.
Well, Spider-Man 2 is better than
Spider-Man 1. But X2 had that. But then when you go back and rewatch them, you're like, wow, like they're both not good.
No. The problem is even Spider-Man and X-Men both have this problem: is they don't nail the characters. They have traits of the characters, but they don't nail the characters. Like even Marvel has nailed who these characters are. DC slightly kind of figured it out with a few of them, who these characters are and what they're supposed to be. Watched
Shazam last night.
Still good.
Good
yeah, because they figured out what Shazam is and who, like, you ever see Shazam in the comic or in any of his animated adaptations, Shazam's just a fun-loving dude because he's a fucking 10-year-old. He wouldn't fit in that dark fucking thing that they had set up. But, yeah.
I'm not interested in it.
Nah, I'm just not. That was our 20-minute rant of why I'm not interested in the New Mutants. Let's talk about another movie I'm not that interested in.
Yeah, let's just start off 2020 with a bang. Because God, fuck, does 2020's movies look like crap.
We missed like all the good trailers, right?
You know what movie I'm excited to see?
Ghostbusters and Wonder Woman.
Ghostbusters.
I'm excited. I want Wonder Woman. That trailer sold me.
It didn't. Not for me. You know what movie I want to see? Back.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen very little of that.
I haven't seen anything of it. Obviously, there's nothing to show. But just knowing that next June we get Batman.
We also June 2021. I am so
I'm like fuck 2020. Let's get to 2021.
I watched that Ghostbusters trailer so many times. I watched Ghostbusters.
You've seen the number go up because you watched it, right? Like you're like, one of those had to be me. Like it actually rebooted.
We hung out after that, and we watched Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Like, it made me more hyped for that. Like, especially afterwards, like, you hear the lines, and it just, like, it sucks you in. And everyone who was, like, the main thing that annoyed me was people are like, oh, it's Stranger Things. And I'm like, it has the kid. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And he's not even the fucking focal point.
No.
That is nailing the fucking feel of Ghostbusters 1. Like, and just like the nods and Easter eggs in it and little tones and speeches and like, if you know it, you get it. And then if you watch Ghostbusters afterwards, you're like, yes. I'm super pumped for that movie. Wonder Woman, I actually like. That trailer was good.
The trailer was good, but I'm just like, I'm indifferent with other things I've read and seen about it. Like,
I'm just hoping it's good. I don't know what it is.
What it's like.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
I'm optimistic, but I'm not like
I have more hope for that than I do any other DC property other than Batman.
Like today, I'm like Batman. Like day one, I'm fucking there. Wonder Woman, I'm like, if I made it week 3, I'd be fine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, even this close to Wonder Woman, I'm still like,
my problem with Wonder Woman is the first 2/3 of that first movie, fantastic. The final 20 minutes are just an absolute shit show.
Yeah.
And it's not a good ending to that movie. And just, that does not get you hyped for the next one. If they could figure out, they did not stick the landing on that. If they had stuck the landing on that, I'd be like, yes, let's go. But
I'm curious as to just the way things work out with what's his name too? Trevor.
Yeah,
how he's back, why he's back.
I think there's a lot of theories.
Yeah, I've read some theories. I don't know what ins and outs, but I'm just like, I don't like that trope. I don't like that play. He died in the war a long time ago. Why is he here now?
Because they look he's even alive in DC's during continuity.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, those figures are out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, wave 1 of the DC figures from McFarlane that we saw.
The good ones, the McFarlane.
Yeah, they came out today, and EB was like, "Do you want to buy them?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do."
And then they asked for money. You're like, "Oh no, I thought you were just."
I thought you were just like, "Do I want them?" I thought you were just giving me them.
I thought you were just giving.
That's like the Turtles 7-inch figures of the NECA ones are coming back here again at EB, and they're like, "Oh, you can pre-order them," and I'm like, "Okay, I've had Shredder in the cart since he was announced the first time. Every time I go to EB's page, it's just in there still. And I'm like, okay, I'll pre-order. When does it come out? It was May. I'm like, I'm not pre-ordering something now for May. That's way too long a hype. That's for not even a movie.
Yeah. But another movie that came out with a trailer that we kind of don't want to see.
I just wanted to get a hype for something that was excited for.
That's what. From 5 months ago.
But even Batman though.
Batman. I'm fucking already rock hard for Batman.
But that's how I felt when I played Star Wars Fallen Order.
Birds of Prey.
And the emancipation of the fabulous Harley Quinn. I think that's the first time I have not shit on that title. It's a bad fucking title. This trailer, I will give it props. It made me slightly want to see this movie more, but only because the first trailer sucked.
So the trailer is nicer. It gives you a little bit more of the movie.
Also, it gave me the vibe that Harley Quinn is not necessarily the best storyteller. And parts of this might be up here. Because at the beginning, she's like, oh, I already told this, but I didn't tell it right type of thing.
Yeah.
I got that kind of vibe. Also, I feel like there's a scene where she gets a lot of cocaine. We saw it before she fights those dudes.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the stuff we've been seeing in certain shots may be the fact that she's on cocaine.
That's an interesting theory.
And I'm like, if that's the case, I get it. If it's not, stop fucking doing it. Just the colors everywhere and all that shit. I feel like a lot of that might be cocaine. Maybe she gets hooked on cocaine in this movie. But yeah, it starts off with her saying, oh, I've already told this part. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she kills the Joker. Allegedly. I've seen a lot of people talking in their theories that he's in that truck. And I'm like, yeah. Chemicals. And I'm like, bye, please don't come back. I fucking hated Leto's Joker. I've now come to terms with I just didn't like him. Apparently he's also not in this movie.
No, he's not.
Yeah. Like, even like a cameo he shot, he's not in this movie. And I'm like, damn, they did him dirty. They cut him out of the last one. He's not in this one. And then they went and made a Joker movie without him.
Yeah.
After saying he would get one.
Yeah, that he would get his own.
I was like, that's fucking, that's ouch.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if I was him.
I would be too. And like, I get that they reworked Suicide Squad to like make it kind of what they wanted to do and make it work.
And made it worse.
But making an entirely different Joker movie without him and not informing him after you said you would give him one, kind of a bitch move.
Yeah.
Like, and definitely is. And I'm like, that's not cool. As much as I don't like that, I'm like, to do that to, granted, a weird fucking individual to begin with, I'm just like, that's not cool. But, it starts off, she's walking, she's talking about her breakup with Joker. I love the fucking trope of, like, even this scene, I'm like, dialed out this scene because I've seen it so many times. But the scene where she's like, oh, I broke up with the Joker and I went to be a strong, independent woman, and it's just her crying while eating a cheese, is fucking hysterical to me.
Yeah, it's fun.
Because you're like,
have you watched the show yet?
No!
Fuck! I haven't done anything.
I keep telling you, I have 85 billion games to play.
It's a 20-minute show.
And that's 20 minutes of me killing stormtroopers. Dude, there's nothing more fun than chucking stormtroopers.
So
I will fucking watch it later. How's that? But yeah, so the trailer, it starts off with her eating cheese, and it's funny. She's like, she literally kills him, blows up Ace Chemicals. Looks cool. She like has the most wardrobe changes in a character ever.
I'm just not like, so the, I don't know. Official runtime for this movie, did you see it?
No.
1 hour, 48 minutes.
That might help with its detriment. If it's just a quick in and out thing, I might like it a lot more.
I like that. The only thing is, like, at an hour 48, I pretty much have seen the movie watching this 3-minute trailer. Though.
So you see right here.
All the cocaine.
The cocaine. So we'll get to this in a minute. She shoots that, she ducks behind it. It looks like she's raiding a police evidence locker. Like,
possibly, yeah. It said evidence. I think it was wrapped.
Yeah. So she does some cocaine here. Lots of amounts of cocaine. In the last trailer, I think they played that dumbass song at this part. That's a good solid dropkick, though. Yeah. So, like, it looks there like she's on cocaine.
Yeah, she's running through dance things.
I think she's hallucinating because she's on cocaine.
These dance numbers?
Yeah. Let's see how many times I can say cocaine. I think this is her just losing her shit. Well, more of losing her shit, and she's on drugs. And if that's the case, all of this stuff we've seen with, like, the brights and the blah, 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 she's just on drugs. And it could be, like, a 4-minute scene in the movie.
Yeah.
And it, like... And my favorite thing about this trailer is that they do the thing that Squad did with the cards. And I feel like they're pulling that from Suicide Squad. And they're telling you who these characters are. Yeah. In the first trailer, unless you know who these people are, you have no fucking clue who they are. I know more of these characters than I did the New Mutants. But I do not like the fact that Ray Montoya is like 45 years older than everyone else.
Yeah, older than everyone else. Yeah, she's like 60 years. Not a big fan of that.
No. I like that stabbing him in the tube. Look, where are they? Cirque du Soleil?
They got to be at some fucking, like, mad funhouse type
like
of thing.
Fancy, like, weird LA club type of thing. I got that kind of vibe from it. But, like, yeah, we need to team up and stop Black Mask from killing us. You have a case against Black Mask. I like that he actually has a fucking mask now.
Yeah.
Granted, I think in the thing, he just has the face as black. I don't understand Black Mask.
I think the mask is... He wears a mask.
Yeah.
but something happens and it burns to it. Like, so I'm thinking at some point, maybe by the end of the movie, it like infuses. Like,
that'd be cool if she fucks him up and it gets stuck to his face.
Yeah.
I do know in the comic right now he has the ability to change into whoever he wants with his face because of the upgrades from Luthor shit. Mm-hmm. I like the fact she's just wearing a shirt that says Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I really dig that. There's less shitty one-liners in this.
In this trailer, yeah.
In this trailer.
Cool mask, though.
It is a good mask.
Good mask.
Yeah. I do like this fight scene. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. I like the kick. I think it's in this movie.
Yeah.
Canary, maybe? She does this kick on the back of a door van and, like, puts the guy's head through it.
Oh, yeah. It's coming out. I got it. They're robbing something here, like Black Canary, Rheumatoid. Like, I like that they're introducing these characters with name cards. And I like that we see the Canary cry.
Yeah, you see that, too.
I don't understand what they're doing with Black Mask.
Yeah.
Like,
like you said, he's chewing the scenes.
He is. Which is like, I understand there's characters that they have that for, but I've never seen Black Mask act that way.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff, but I've seen him, like, get mad and throw tantrums. I've never seen him, like, ham it up and dancing around.
Yeah.
Why? I don't... Why she had a roller derby?
That's a big Harley Quinn thing.
I've seen her like in outfits. I've never actually seen her.
That's a big thing in the comics. The roller derby.
So maybe they're at a roller derby in that scene. Mm-hmm. There's the Canary cry.
Yeah. That
slide kick is cool.
This kick.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. It's probably the end of the movie.
Probably. Like
I like this thing with the hyena.
I do like that she named it after Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Is it weird that it like laughs at the end?
Yeah.
Right? Like
it is rather weird. But it made me like the movie. Yeah, just go back to the tab. I did like the movie a lot more with this trailer than I did the first time. Mm-hmm. The first time, like, you can go back and watch it. We hated that trailer. We hated every aspect of the movie. This made me want to see the movie more. Granted, I know all the scenes from that last trailer are still in the movie. But I'm willing to put up with these few grown-worthy scenes if the movie's actually decent. And now that you told me that runtime,
I like the runtime. I like it because it's rated R. It's less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
That 148 runtime includes credits.
Yeah.
So when you
that's
know
like
that,
10 minutes of credits.
Yeah. So you're talking like exactly. That's a quick 90-minute movie in and out.
I'm okay. I'd rather have that
for this quick movie where it like takes place over like a weekend. You know what I mean? Something like they meet on a Friday, they gang up on Saturday, they have breakfast on Sunday, they part fucking ways.
Exactly.
And that's like boom, 90 minutes.
And I'm more inclined to that than if it was like 2.5
dragged out 2 hours and 45 minutes.
And there's like 40 minutes in the middle for no fucking reason that could cut out of this movie. And my biggest beef was the fact that it's so much focused on Harley Quinn, but they turned her to 11. Mm-hmm. Like, Harley Quinn in Squad is awesome. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, amazing. Turning her up to 11 in the last trailer completely turned me off to this movie. Mm-hmm. This one, it seems they just cut it better. Mm-hmm. So hopefully the movie does that.
After watching the show, you haven't watched the Harley Quinn animated one though, I'm more inclined to seeing another Harley movie, but I want to see the Sirens. I want to see her, Ivy, and Catwoman.
Yeah.
You know, like,
wasn't that the initial thing? Was like they were trying to get the Sirens?
Yeah, they were trying to do a Sirens and it ended up with this one, and I'm just like, but she's not. She should be with that team.
No,
they're part of their own team.
Yeah,
you know, like
a team no one gave a shit about. It still doesn't.
Still doesn't. I mean, that's why they got a CW show coming.
Oof. I'm definitely not watching that.
Oh God!
I'm not even giving that the shot.
No.
Like I gave Batwoman the shot, and I'm actually thoroughly enjoying it. I do not give a flying fucking monkey's ass about not Arrow and the Birds of Crying.
Birds of Crying. That's because I'm sitting there crying watching it.
My unoriginal generic title.
They fucking one of the episodes is their backdoor pilot, which is odd because like
there's only 4 episodes.
Well, there's only 4 episodes left of Arrow. Yeah. Plus, you already had a season and a half with these characters. Haven't you kind of had that?
Also, I hate shows that take place in the future of continuities of shows that aren't set yet in the future.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, because it's gonna jump back to the future.
And I'm like, Flash sneezes and changes continuity, so it doesn't matter anyways. Anyways, Harley Quinn, I'm more intrigued to see after we said we weren't going to see it.
I think I might put that on the list of I'd like to maybe see it.
Yeah, it's definitely on there as opposed to I'll see it when it comes out on digital copy.
Yeah,
year and a half.
New Mutants. When I finally New Mutants, I'm gonna say it now. New Mutants, I'm gonna watch April. 2022.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait 2 more years after it comes out, and then I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it April 2022.
I will watch Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern twice before I watch New Mutants.
Mutants. I'm watching April 2022. 4 years after it was supposed to come out. 2 years after it finally came out.
I will watch the new Ghostbusters movie 4 times more than I've seen New Mutants. Oh man! But
next trailer.
A trailer that I actually was excited to see that came out 9 days ago, but we're gonna talk about it anyways. A Quiet Place Part 2.
Yeah.
First movie, amazing, fantastic movie.
Mm-hmm. Second one
looks real good.
Yeah, like the trailer.
Looks like there's a little flashback scene, and then looks like it just right where the last one ends keeps going. Mm-hmm. And I really dig movies that see them that way. Same aesthetic, same feel, same everything. I'm actually really excited to watch this movie.
Carrying a kid in a briefcase, probably not that safe.
It's got a mask. It's got a mask.
Let's put that out there.
I'm also going to throw it there. Tune in for the segment of we finally watched this movie we've been hyped to watch segment.
When we finally get around to watching The Quiet Place.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm excited for it. And I like the part 2 part.
I do. I like the title.
I like horror movies when they do that. Like we saw with It Chapter 2. Quiet Place Part 2. I hate when they try to give it a name because they.
I thought that was him, but I wasn't sure.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
People are really hyped for him.
Cillian Murphy. Yeah. I thought it was him, and
he looks amazing.
And I was hoping that they put sometimes they put the names up.
Yeah.
Or, something they didn't, and I was like, "Fuck, is that?"
He looks like they took him.
I haven't seen him in a while.
And put him in the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while in movies. But
he looks like your generic video game
Scarecrow.
character. Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah.
He is. Did you? Speaking of Dark Knight, did you see that the other day they were trying to name movies of the decade, and some website voted The Dark Knight Rises as movie of the decade? And I was like, first of all, there are 2 way better Batman movies in front of it. And second of all, in 10 years, the best movie they could produce was Dark Knight Rises. Who the fuck jerked off to that website? Are you that movie, regardless of quality, is nowhere near a movie of the goddamn decade.
Not when you're talking about other movies over the last 10 years. Yeah.
It's not even on the top 10.
Oh no!
I can't.
If I looked at all the, if I had a list compiled of the real movies over the last 10 years.
I'm not even talking Oscar-worthy contenders.
I'm talking. I'm talking all movies up to the point of indies. I'm talking real, actual theatrical releases. Real movies, and they can be Oscars, whatever.
Yeah.
Real movies over the last 10 years. Rises doesn't make the top 100. Think about how many movies come out in 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies. You probably have about 300 to choose from. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rises out of 300. I don't know if Rises is getting top 100.
No.
Maybe it's sitting at 90.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm definitely not number fucking 1.
There's no
one
way.
with a couple zeros after it.
Yeah.
100.
Nothing came out that year.
Yeah.
Come on. There's no way.
Unless they're trying to say what's the best movie that opened July 7th, 2015.
That weekend.
That day.
It wasn't even that movie. It was another one. No, there's no fucking way. I saw that and I was like, are you on crack?
Was it We Got This Covered?
No. And then other people
They're getting so much fucking hate lately.
Because they suck.
Rightfully so, but there's just so much back on it.
After what they did, and granted they didn't do it, it was their parent company, but after what they did to the Nerd Channel, they just took over Nerd.
Yeah.
After they did that,
Well, I mean, like, every article they put is 100% clickbait and 100% fabricated 2 minutes before they posted it. Like,
they're the BuzzFeed of news.
Yeah, nothing ever comes out of that site that is real. Oh, I saw something on fucking Twitter, or
it was probably Twitter.
It was Twitter, and some guy had compiled a list. I'm gonna try to find it, and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
So we compiled like a pie chart.
Yeah.
Of all their stories over the last, like, I want to say 10 years.
And Dark Knight Rises was the best.
No. I want to say all their stories over the last year, 12 months. How many were false? How many were accurate?
Yeah.
And how many were, like, we still don't know because they're predicting, like, fucking something for Flash or Aquaman or something. You know what I mean? They're like, we still don't know. Or, like, and, like, he breaks it down to, like, the idea, like, really they have, like, their percentage of accuracy is, like, 2%, 3%. Yeah. And then, like, the stuff that they're kind of okay on is, like, was, like, 8%, but that 8% is, like, stuff that is, like, public knowledge because they're making a report, like, oh, new Batman to feature Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like
that's
the
report.
Predictions on
like, that's the report. Is like the new Batman movie to feature Bruce Wayne. It's like, well, that's a safe bet. Like, you're not. That's not a scoop. Yes, Batman will incorporate Bruce Wayne into the story. You're 100%. But is that right?
Yeah.
And then the guy goes on to, like, do I count that as being right or do I count that as being they're fucking stupid? Like,
they're being fucking stupid. Speaking of Batman. What do you think is it just called Batman?
There's no title yet.
I hope they call it The Batman.
I hope it's The Batman and we get the title with the fucking suit really soon.
Yeah.
I want to see a good suit.
Speaking of The Batman, they cast another person into it.
Colin Farrell.
Adding to the list of just...
He was rumored. We talked about the rumor, but he was confirmed.
But just adding to that list of, like...
Fucking
what the fuck are they doing with the casting of this movie, and why am I so okay with it?
I like Colin Farrell.
I do too.
I do.
He's a good actor. He just takes shitty roles.
Yeah, sometimes. But I'm like, Emperor Penguin, right? They're going for that more that design, right?
I like that he's cast, and it very much seems like they're going for the Telltale Batman, like suave, like one. And I'm like,
not the dirty sewer one.
Yeah, from that other franchise.
That's the dirty sewer one that's groping people and biting their nose off. Kids movie rated PG.
So much so,
fucking McDonald's toys in this goddamn movie.
McDonald's saw the cut afterwards and went,
This movie had a fucking Happy Meal.
So much so that they completely 180'd the franchise and then Schumacher took over. Everybody chill. The Iceman cometh. Batman ice skates.
That popped out of his fucking shoes. Click this heels like
I thought they played hockey.
Click this heels like fucking Dorothy, and ice skates popped out of his fucking boots.
Dude, we need to do a fucking commentary on Batman and Robin.
We should watch all four of them. Oh, we should do it.
Let's do it. We still have we have like 3 commentaries just sitting in the tank.
Yeah, you haven't released the turtle ones.
No,
we did finish the
I'm waiting for an opportunity.
Like the last month that we had no content go on.
No, not even. No, I put out a Let's Play. One. No, I'm waiting for, like, you release content like that when something happens. Like the announcement of a Turtles movie.
Yeah.
A new movie. That's why I'm waiting for something like that, but, like, nothing. So
definitely do Batman. Batman's always talked about them.
Yeah.
We should do Batman.
Yeah, we should do Batman.
We should just burn through them.
Yeah. Like all
4, back to back.
Yeah.
Burton right up to fucking Silverstone, or Alicia Silverstone and fucking
all of them.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Superman. After that, because we could rip on 3 and 4 just fucking hard.
I like 3. I had a soft spot for 3 growing up. I seen it was always on TV.
It's the same soft spot we have for Batman Forever. Well, granted, Batman Forever is kind of
a good movie.
It's good. It's the same soft spot we have for Batman and Robin. That movie is straight up hot garbage, but we're like, why do I keep fucking saying things the internet says? I'm done with that today. Batman and Robin
fucking
sucks.
shit.
It's fucking dog shit. He phrases half the city and it looks like crap. And then for some reason they change it winter attire.
On the way!
And he just has this fucking stuff. He has the ice wing sled thing. Yeah. And then a sled. And all of a sudden fucking 35-year-old Robin's like, I'm gonna dress like Nightwing for no reason whatsoever. And Alicia Silverstone, who's been in this movie for 20 minutes, also gets winter gear.
And a new fucking...
Where did you have this shit?
You didn't even know she was fucking part of the team.
Like, you had the Batmobile and the fucking car parked in the thing, and I don't even know if he had a Batwing at this point.
No, but he had...
Where did you keep the rest of this shit?
Oh,
And you were just sort of like, you know what? In case Mr. Freeze ever decides to free the city,
who? He doesn't know Mr. Freeze exists until the start of this movie.
Yeah, exactly. In case some dude decides to freeze the city, I got this shit on
I got my Batman Frozen gear.
It's Arctic Gear Batman?
Yeah, Arctic Batman.
Arctic Gear Batman. It's so fucking stupid. Poison Ivy gets kicked into some plants and she's like, I'm Poison Ivy now. Look at me, I'm Uma Thurman. Bane is just fucking awful. But at least he's not
Bane's better. I prefer that Bane over fucking Rises.
And then we're gonna fight in the daylight, even though you're Batman.
With the entire city. Oh fuck.
How did he get into the city? Why did he light a giant bat in the skin on a bridge? He couldn't have done anything.
I was thinking about something today. I was like, or the other day when they're filming the new one that Colin's in. Yeah. And I was like, I like that they're filming one in London, two on a soundstage. Yeah. Meaning Gotham's going to be built. Yeah. You know. Because nothing drove.
Why was he driving on the arm of the car thing?
Nothing made me more mad than watching that last movie and they filmed in New York. Mm-hmm. You know, it pulled me out of that movie so many times.
It's not the aesthetic of Gotham that you want, but it's also not the weird Gotham we got in Batman and Robin, where there's giant arms holding up buildings
everywhere,
and he's driving
gongs everywhere swinging.
Yeah. Batman weirdly takes out Freeze by kicking him, and then all of a sudden he's like, I got him!
Yeah, he's like, I got him.
And Robin's like, good for you, idiot. You can get me, or you can save Bud Boy. That's a terrible Arnold, but it's just... And then he just had this ice melter thing in his pocket.
Little heater.
Little heat.
Little space heater, just put it on.
I'm like, why didn't Robin turn that on before he jumped into the water? Why did he jump into the water? Why did they go windsurfing when the thing blew up in the sky with terrible CG behind them? We are wasting all of our jokes. Moving on. Speaking of Batman, did you see the teasers from Montreal? And they really need to stop or give me a fucking game.
No, I didn't see that.
They tweeted out another goddamn image of just random shit.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I'm done.
They're like, we're making Batman. And I'm like, are you? Or do you just really like JPEGs?
I'm done with both of them. They both go fuck themselves. I've been screwed.
Because at least fucking thing hasn't said very much.
Yeah, they don't tease us
and
like
now they know fans are like, hey, big game event, you guys doing stuff? They're like, nah, we'll let you know when we're ready. We're like,
how are you not fucking ready?
Montreal's over there like, look at us, we're making Batman.
You ready? No.
Can we see it? No, we're not ready yet. What's it about? We're not ready yet. Fuck off then! I'm so tired of seeing it. And then like, they tweet these images out, and it's exactly what they want. They get everyone riled up for nothing.
Yep.
And it makes me so mad. I saw them and I'm just like, okay, cool. We'll talk it on the podcast. They're not going to show us anything? Fuck you guys. What are you waiting for? The new consoles?
Probably.
Like, they're going to be backwards compatible anyways. Like, the new games, they're going to be cross-gen. There's no way that Warner Brothers lock them both to consoles. There's no fucking way. Like, those games are big, but they're not like, we're going to launch them to the PS5 and Xbox.
Well, that's what Arkham Knight did. It was launched to PS4.
Was it?
It was supposed to be and then got delayed, because that's why I didn't buy my PS4.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I was going to buy my PS4 because it was a launch title for it.
Well, now there's no way they start a brand new series with it locked to a thing. There's no way these things, especially the way the PS4 and the Xboxes are now, there's no way they lock into that. At least I don't think. But I think that would be really dumb. Because when they launched Batman, there was enough of a base. If you're launching brand new consoles with things like that, third parties always go cross-gen. Very rarely do they not. It's mainly the main studios that do it. Like, because even GTA was cross-thing after. It went to the 3 and then went to the 4. But, who knows?
Hulky Hulk?
Yeah, Hulky Hulk. Apparently, according to... No one has said anything, but I've seen it on several news sites, an actual, like, legitimate one, too. This isn't one. But, apparently... They may have gotten the full rights to the Hulk back.
And
Namor.
Yeah.
Which...
Because from Universal, their thing might have lapsed, I guess.
Because they haven't done anything
Yeah. And they can't really do anything either. Like, Universal got stuck in this weird limbo, I'm guessing, because they couldn't work on any of them. But since they couldn't work on any of them, I think the things might have lapsed, their contracts, and it seems like they might have gone back to Marvel now. Or to Disney.
Which is cool, because now we can get a cool Hulk movie.
I'd love to see a full Hulk movie.
I want World War Hulk, but actual World War Hulk. Not the, like, kind of like Ragnarok version. Yeah, I want full World War Hulk, where he's
I'd like to just see, like, him back in the world. I'd like to see Betty. I'd like to see, like, you know, a little bit of, like, that stuff.
Namor, I don't give a shit about.
And you know what? With Hulk, I mean, they kind of covered some of it, but I wouldn't care, like, if it took place between Hulk and Avengers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, with Hulk it works. With Black Widow, I don't care.
Yeah, with Black Widow, I don't give a fuck. That's what I was going with. With Hulk, I'd be okay if it was like backdated a bit.
Yeah. Did you? I saw this rumor and I didn't add it, but I just want to get your thing on it. She-Hulk. They might add her to WandaVision.
Like just teaser in there.
Yeah, teaser in there, and then give her own show. Yeah. And I'm like, that kind of works to get people hyped. Like, people like She-Hulk, but getting her on there and getting her out into the thing would be a good idea. I think they should do the same thing with Moon Knight. Ms. Marvel, you might not have to, but I think with Moon Knight, like, you might have to. Like, throw him on Bucky and Thing show.
Has that started? None of the shows have started yet.
No, they don't start.
Wanda's the first one, I think.
I thought Cap and Bucky was.
Oh, okay. I thought Wanda was.
Yeah,
I guess maybe they both started at the same time.
Phase 4 is weird.
Huh?
Phase 4 of Marvel's weird.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued for all the shows.
You know what show I'm excited for the most for Disney Plus? Try to guess. Disney Plus Marvel shows. That's
Moon Knight.
No.
WandaVision.
No.
Captain Falcon.
No.
I have no clue.
What If?
Oh yeah, the What Ifs.
Well, the What Ifs. The animated What Ifs. I'm excited. That's the number one show that I want to watch.
I forgot about that show. I was thinking live action.
Yeah, that's the one that I want to watch.
I'm really excited for Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I love Moon Knight.
What Ifs.
Yeah, after reading his like last few series, I can't wait for Moon Knight. I really, 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 really want them to make Daredevil.
Oh yeah, I'm on Daredevil and
it very, very, very.
I saw around the same time as this. I saw
one of the articles we had on there was about Daredevil.
Yeah, I saw around the same time. Just last week about the Hulk stuff. I saw like from the same people like throwing out just like one-liners on Twitter. Like they might be working on it said like might be using the Defender characters and working with the characters and stuff like that. And that might be starting soon. Didn't mention if the actors from the previous ones were being kept, but
could they keep a few?
Could they keep a few?
Could they keep a few? I would really like.
I'd keep them all. I think. I'm just saying, like, do you keep a few or do you keep them all?
You know what? Keep them all.
You got to keep them all. I feel like you have to keep them all.
4.
But I think you need to keep their like if you're doing a Flash. What
the fuck?
If you're doing a Daredevil, you need that fog. You need the thing.
Yeah. But if they are just doing the Defenders and not doing anything associated with their characters, keep them in 4. Because the actors who played them did a really good job. I liked everything. Even the guy who played Danny Rand after like the first few, you were like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, they ruined Iron Fist. He's such a cool character, and Netflix did not do him justice. At least the first little bit. But fuck, man, Daredevil was so good.
Daredevil was so good. Never finished the 3rd season.
I did. It was really good. Jessica Jones was really good. I need to watch that last season too. Yeah. But I hope they do make a Daredevil.
I do want to watch, hopefully on time still, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so they lost the director due to creative differences. Scott Derrickson just dropped out. I don't know what that does for the movie. Hopefully it doesn't hinder it too much. They left. It wasn't a bad way they left. Mm-hmm. They probably just felt that they weren't working towards whatever goal they had. The first one is awesome. Who did the first Doctor Strange?
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. I'm not really sure what they're so. I like that they decided to part ways before it became a problem. And that they didn't have a Fantastic Four situation on their hands. Which, by the way, I totally forgot that with the merging of Disney and 20th Century, that Fantastic Four and Rise of the Silver Surfer and the Fantastic Four Stick are all on Disney Plus. And I was scrolling through Disney Plus the other day, and sure as shit, there's Fantastic Four Stick doing that. And I'm like, I would love to know the numbers of people watching this. Mm-hmm. Any good?
There was some stuff on
Twitter about him
leaving that he tweeted out.
Like what his problem was or whatever?
Like, he had, before Christmas, he was putting out tweets about different things.
Oh, he will remain as executive producer, and which means nothing, but still.
He was just putting out a bunch of things about sometimes in life you have to make tough choices.
Yeah.
The hardest part is like if you don't make a choice at all, then you regret it, and different things like that. And then looking back, it's like, oh, he this happened before at the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
And like he changed his bio, writer and director of Exorcism of Emily.
And not the
upcoming. Like he which is kind of funny. Like he's like, I'm not involved in that movie.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes it seem like he was not happy with what they wanted to do.
Man, yeah.
Right. Like, no, I'm not involved with Doctor Strange 2.
As we know, Disney is very much do it our way or don't,
or no way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it works for them.
Yeah.
I still have hopes. I really do have hopes for this movie.
I like it. I really like the first one. Probably one of my favorite ones to come out.
And I was pleasantly surprised. And it was great. And they honored the character. And Elizabeth Olsen's going to play it.
Did you see that he doesn't want to do any more?
Cumberbatch? Oh, that sucks.
He wants to write out. I think he might even just have Doctor Strange 2.
I feel like he likes playing characters for a little bit and then likes to move on to play the next little bit of a character, kind of like we saw with Sherlock, right?
Yeah.
He's a great character actor.
Yeah.
So I think him wanting to move on makes sense. Mm-hmm. I really like the evolution of Olsen's character, Scarlet Witch, from the first time we seen her, to where they just dropped the fucking accent straight up, which was great.
Yeah.
Age
of Ultron.
Yeah. I'm excited to see like what she does in this movie as well as her show. Mm-hmm. I want to see how they explore that show. And that show looks fucking off the walls bonkers from what we've read. And we're going to see the multiverse, so I was kind of intrigued by that. So, who knows?
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. It's weird that like he did Doctor Strange, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and Sinister. Mm-hmm. Like, two of those movies kind of are together, and then...
Well, that's like the guy that did Shazam, did Lights Out and Annabelle Creation. Annabelle?
I was like, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Is that like Hannibal Lecter but a puppet?
Yeah.
That would be fucking terrifying.
Well, it is a doll, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Isn't it a doll?
I refuse to watch that. I don't like dolls that come to life. They freak me the fuck out. But yeah. Speaking of train wrecks... Fucking Flash, man. I just wanted a long pause for that. They're still talking about this fucking movie.
The Flash director says the upcoming DC movie will be a different take on Flashpoint.
Yay.
Another horror guy. He's the guy who did it.
Hi, DC, random podcaster here. Your universe didn't fucking work. You can't make a Flashpoint based off a failed universe, then you have a failed Flashpoint. Do you see where I'm going? Nobody liked your Flash. You know where a good Flash is? The CW. Everything else around him sucks. But he's great. You know what's not great? Your Flash. He sucks. He's terrible. Your movie's terrible. Scrap it, try again. Thank you. Random podcaster here. Seriously though, this movie has like just worse track record than fucking Uncharted.
It's like the New Mutants, but it just hasn't been filmed. You know what I mean?
It won't ever be.
It just has so many fucking like, it's hit so many walls.
Yeah.
Shit. Like it just.
No one wants it.
Yeah. The more I want it to keep failing.
Yeah. I don't want this. I don't want him. I don't want Ezra Miller. Like I just. No offense to Ezra Miller, I just don't want him as the Flash. I start again. Your Flash didn't work. He doesn't work. Mm-hmm. He's not the happy, like, cool Flash. Like he's not. I almost said Wally. He's not Barry Allen. Mm-hmm. He's not in any of the things. Think of any Flash we've ever seen. Even Flash in Flashpoint was still better than this Barry.
Yeah.
Like he is not. He's not the Flash. He never will be the Flash. He doesn't work. That entire universe didn't work. Why are they still hedging their bets on this? Warner Brothers is probably like,
did you see
he's
the
just
algorithm?
Gonna keep talking.
Did you hear about the algorithm?
Oh, about how they're gonna pick their shows? Like what the
pick
fuck?
Their movies through an AI.
I saw that. I'm just like, I'm
like,
ignoring this.
Fuck.
I'm fucking ignoring this. It reminds me of like the South Park when they're making fun of Family Guy, where it's like the manatees pick the fucking sketches.
Yeah.
That happens in what order they appear. That's your fucking AI. Why are you letting AI? You ever seen AI write a script and shit?
Like I watched them do it, and they did like they had him watch like all the Batman movies,
yeah.
And then it did like a page and a half of like a Batman script. And it was so fucking funny.
IGN has this series where they program in all this stuff into the computer and then read it out loud as the news. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this is what the AI predicts will happen with gaming. And I'm like, it's the same fucking thing. Mm-hmm. Don't let AI make movies. What are you doing?
Well, they're not letting the AI make the movie. They're having the AI will predict on what movies they should greenlight and will be successful.
As opposed to, I don't know, your fucking track record.
Well, their track record isn't that great, so maybe the AI might help.
You know what? Never mind. I take it back. Go ahead.
Their track record is doing this.
I was seeing some people fight in the tweet in the tweets today.
In the Twitter.
They were talking about that Rise of Skywalker won't beat The Lion King domestically, and everyone was like arguing in the comments. And one guy was like, "I like Disney gives a shit either way. They're rolling in money." Either way.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh yeah, it's gonna lose, blah blah blah. It's like 100 million something away. And everyone's like, it's been out a month. It still has time. Because they're predicting, I think, was it like 1917 comes out this weekend?
Yeah.
And that it's gonna topple Rise. I'm like, well that makes sense. You can only stay on top so many weekends.
Yeah.
Like, especially a month later. Like it did stay on top for a month, you know? And they're like, worldwide, it's making a shit ton of money. So, like, Disney doesn't fucking care. They got their bank.
They got a private bank in their office just printing fucking money.
Yeah. Have you watched any of the Warp Zone ones with the new Disney stuff? It's fucking great. You should go watch some of their sketches with, like, just how their characters are. With, like, Vader comes in and talks to them and shit. It's fucking hilarious. And it's just, like, the guy counting money on the thing, and then he's just character walks by and he's like, hey, we want to green like this, and he just tosses a money back at them.
Make it.
It's fucking fantastic. Speaking of shows continually being made, they all got renewed on the CW. Everything got renewed. Not fucking surprising.
No surprise there. They renewed literally everything.
Yeah.
If you get a show picked up on the CW, you're like, fuck, I'm running this for at least 12 years.
Yeah, if you're not,
I'm gonna supernatural the fuck out of this show.
there's very few shows that I could think of in the last, like, I don't know, the CW does cancel a lot of shit too. But if
I would say
if you were a superhero show on the CW, you're fucking good to go.
Yeah,
they will not cancel you. So Flash, Supergirl, Batwoman, Black Lightning, and Legends of Tomorrow all released.
The CW won't just cancel your show; they will take shows that other networks cancel and bring them to theirs.
I would argue Supergirl was a pretty smart move.
Yeah.
Supergirl's actually, I really enjoy it.
But yeah, like
so I've decided I'm done with Legends. Brandon left. He's out.
He was the only reason I ever would have watched it.
I'm like, I'm done. Even with Constantine on it, I'm just like, I haven't watched most of last season's yet. I was gonna catch up and then decided fuck it. I'm done.
You're done. So I get, if I say something to you, you're like, oh, like you Legends, like let's say 2-3 months from now, you won't give me that line where like, oh, I watched Legends, and then I ask you like when it was, and you're like, oh, 2 years ago, and I'm like, no, you don't fucking watch it.
No. There's only, what was it, Supernatural I did that with? I caught up on that because I really wanted to watch it. I've decided now I'm just waiting until Supernatural's done, and then I'm gonna watch it all. But Flash, I'm sticking with. Supergirl, I'm gonna stick with, and Batwoman, I'm gonna stick with. I'm caught up on all those shows except for the last Crisis episode, which comes back on Tuesday. Other than that, and then Arrow's obviously done, and I don't give a flying fuck about the Canaries. But I mean, it's good for them, good for people working, and then
it also renewed Riverdale, All American, Charmed, Legacies, Into the Dark.
Roswell, New Mexico is in season 3.
Nancy Drew
going into season
and the DY Nasty.
DY Nasty.
Watch the first 2 episodes.
I want to watch more of that.
But I watched all those 2 episodes, but we never went back and watched it.
It's like we're sitting there like, yo, what should we watch? Fucking Dynasty fucking thing plays, and we're like, yo, let's watch Dynasty.
And then we
first part. Oh man, it was so good.
It was so good those first 2 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes. Never watched anything more.
No. Legacies is a spin-off of
Diaries?
Diaries, right?
I believe so.
Because they had the originals too.
Yeah.
But that only went a couple seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is Legacies the spin-off of Natural? I thought Natural had
they never got picked up.
Oh.
Yeah. They had a backdoor pilot last season, but they didn't pick it up. And then All Americans, that football show we read about, right?
No idea.
Yeah, I think we read about this before.
It won't let you highlight it. You've done this before.
I know.
Block it won't.
I know. It just won't let me. I'm pretty sure it's that football show. I remember us reading about it because we've seen it a few times.
All American, just go. Yeah.
It's right there. And I like that All on the Watchtower also comes out.
Sports drama show. Yeah, I guess it is a football show.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
It does. Sort of. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. So it's Friday Night Lights, the CW.
When the fuck does it air? Just like it aired October 10th.
I don't know what that is.
It must be on a weekend.
No, they don't air shit on the weekends.
It's like Sundays. They have this Sunday. Doesn't
do they have
air
No, it's Monday. Oh yeah, you're right. It does.
It's a lot easier if I just
Google.
Oh, Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. What's on Thursday? It's got to be All American and Riverdale or something, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
I never know where shows air. I just watch them later. I would not pay $2.99 to watch this shit though. Apparently, it has a really good audience rating.
Well, on the Google, it tells you that. But the Google reviews are fun.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder
if we have Google reviews.
I want to read it. How do we get to them?
Right there.
I want to read the bad ones.
There's 1,000 of them. Go to scroll up. Click on that maybe.
No, because
I don't know. Sometimes there's a thing where you can like
you can click
order it like
yeah
worst viewed or whatever. But like,
okay, see, this just gives me all of them. I want to see like why it's so bad. Do you want to be an All-American? If that's one of the lines from the show.
Well, see, this isn't giving you the start.
No, it's just giving me the. Oh wait, can I click? I need it. Give me the star. Sometimes if you click, I wanted to see who gave it 1, what it said. God damn it. Fucking Tay Diggs is on this. He's doing stuff. Look at him go. Oh man, it only has 3 stars on TV Guide. That's a 90 to 1 on Rotten Tomatoes.
You ever noticed on Rotten Tomatoes the TV section is like something's
ridiculously broken.
Everything sits at like 90 or above. They must be graving on the biggest fucking curve, like a full circle.
This is what hurts me. This is 91.
Yeah.
Look at The Witcher.
64. Yeah.
Because the critics on that are fucking stupid. The critics are the worst reviews of The Witcher.
Yeah.
There was such a backlash against them that it was ridiculous.
Everywhere else though, like, loved it. Like,
audience rating is 93.
90 fucking 3.
Actually, go. Did it
awesome show. I loved it.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm going to watch it this weekend. There's no audience rating.
No.
I gotta ruin my life, thing.
Harley Quinn, 89.
Nice.
But that might be, go to Harley. No, that could be the episode. Sometimes the episode. Yeah, okay, so 89 and 81.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, but it is fucking funny. You know who voices King Shark? Ron Funches or something like that. Undateable?
Okay.
Shelley?
Yeah.
His voice.
That's awesome.
King Shark. Oh, breaking news. Rumor. Jar Jar Binks returning for Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi series. You'll look forward to that.
I just wanted to read this for a second because I didn't know this was a thing.
The L word?
Yeah. No, sequel series.
Generation Q?
Yeah.
No idea.
I didn't know it had a thing.
You know what premieres this week? Mad About You.
Oh,
I thought I fell in a time machine because I was like, did that premiere like 30 fucking years ago? Apparently they're having a redo.
Yeah, we talked about this. I don't know if we ever talked about it on here.
Yeah.
But we've had the article.
Yeah. Didn't remember that.
It looks like the actresses from the original show are on this. That's weird. That's just the show that I randomly watched. The L Word. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was a good show. It was one of those like Showtime shows where like it's just a well acted show. Well, most of it is. Watchmen's got a 96. BoJack Horseman's got a 97. Good for it.
Mandalorian, 94.
Yeah.
But again, the TV section on Rotten Tomatoes grades on a curve, I think. Because, like, typically everything sits above fucking 90.
How do I, like, get to the bad? Like, what's one of the worst shows that they have right now?
Most popular right now.
Of, like, just bad.
Yeah. 37.
Deputy, season 1, 31. Okay, since we're just off the rails at this point, have you seen this new fucking show where it's a dating show, but the first thing they do is just dance? And it's with Channing Tatum's ex-wife?
No.
Yeah, it's a show.
Like on TV?
Yes. This is supposed to be good too. It's the redoing of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's on though.
His Dark Materials?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fucking weird movie.
I've never watched it, but I wanted to. It's pretty dark, right?
Yeah, like they slaughtered the lion, like he's Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah.
Put him on a cross.
What is her name? Jenna. Something with a D, right?
Oh. Jenna Davis.
That's it. Did you? Speaking of the nanny, apparently they're doing like a Broadway show sequel
for the nanny.
Yeah.
Like the TV show we watched as kids.
Yeah, I saw it the other day.
Fuck.
I think this is it.
The soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix?
Maybe this isn't it then. No, this isn't it. It's a fucking dating show.
Bad Boys for Life.
We're gonna look at that in a minute. Okay, this isn't it. But I'm pretty sure she's the host. And like it's just a dating show where like they just dance. and I'm pretty sure it's her show. This is the right. Yeah, Channing Tatum. It's right. Yeah.
Flirty dancing. Dance Spirit.
I don't know. Is this? Yeah, it's a dating show where they just dance, and that's their date.
You've told me before.
I know, but it's just I wanted to show you they don't speak, they only dance to see if there's any real chemistry between them.
That's so fucking.
I saw a trailer the other day. It looks just, and it's like
watching two people in a club. Then
right?
That's what it is.
But it's like the most overhyped like promotion for dancing. It is just fucking stupid, but I can't find the clip. It's ridiculous, and it just looks like a fucking music video dance, and it's like I thought they were meeting for the first time. Why are they fucking
Why is it so orchestrated?
Yeah,
doing a fucking choreographed dance.
I know things are fucking over choreographed ridiculously, but this is just fucking ridiculous. Anyways, let's get back on the rails here. Were we ever on the rails?
I think we're almost done. What are we at?
110.
Yeah,
that's it. Pokemon is having an expansion. It comes out later this year. It's going to take the place of how they do the traditional third game.
We'll just replace the last.
But you know how they do the third game? They do X and Y and then whatever, and they did Yellow back in the day after they did whatever. This expansion will just take that spot. One comes out in the summer, one comes out later on. It's $30. Adds some new Pokemon, some old ones. Cool. Apex is doing an event. It'll start next week. I'll stream that shit. You guys will see it. But yeah, we're back. Thanks for watching this week's podcast. We will see you next week. I hope you enjoy our off the rails shenanigans. Adios.